The vacation season is formally here and it's upon us, and I simply want to quick say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and additionally Happy New Year to everyone accessible. I desire everyone's having a blessed time. I hope every person is having an amazing time as well. And you understand, again, I do suppose that if you men are a little bit concerned approximately the marketplace or involved about the marketplace, I assume that plenty of those issues, loads of the ones concerns are going to fast, you already know, be washed off of you due to the fact leading into 2025. I think that we are going to witness some of the biggest moves that this market has yet to offer us. And I simply need you men to recognize that you understand it's all a game of ready. Patience is so critical on this space, and proper now, as we do type of chop sideways and consolidate, ready and being patient is the maximum crucial aspect to do. But with that being said, welcome to the channel, all and sundry. My call is Nick. For the ones that are new to the channel, optimistically by means of the cease of this video, you do grow to be a subscriber. And also, in case you guys aren't within the loose Discord, what are you guys waiting for? Join up, you won't regret it. We simply upgraded lots of things. So I do think that Discord is going to be very populated with a whole lot of precious insights. So what are you guys anticipating? Join up, it is free. And with that being stated, allows talk about a few matters. Let's absolutely address XRP due to the fact it's far beginning to awaken a bit off of the lows of like $2.20. Also, Bitcoin having a pleasant little awaken call off of like 92.5K. Kind of looks as even though it's developing a double bottom here. I understand that a number of human beings were kind of involved in relation to the charts. On the charts, we have yet to truly get it each day sort of near underneath the one's lows from the 20th. So I'm virtually going to be looking this a bit greater carefully once more. I do anticipate after the vacations for this marketplace to sincerely type of erupt greatly into the new year, but also even with regards to XRP's buying and selling in a nice sideways consolidating sample. It has been for the closing month. There's sincerely no change right here. It looks like a double bottom to me. Here's what the chart looks as if. Again, daily Kindle close is asking pretty accurate, proper around $2.20. So I'm no longer too involved in relation to XRP at all. We did notice a few trading extends selecting up in advance the day before today, and you realize over the last week or so, right now buying and selling extend is down about 36% even though. So you already know once more we're beginning to see the market stall a little bit, and that is to be expected around the holiday season. But we did get a quite huge replace in terms of Binance. When we think about Binance proper, this is the most important exchange available. 24-hour trading quantity over $23.5 billion. Everyone is aware about how big Binance is. If you're no longer, it is okay. You do not ought to be right. If all you truly have to do is know that it's far the #1 biggest exchange out there, and if we genuinely go over to the change ratings, so let's sincerely go to exchanges. We can see that Binance outdoor of the #1 quantity player in the area, 18.1 million weekly visits. This is considered one of the biggest exchanges. It's one of the, I would argue that it is like at this factor, Binance is the blue chip exchange. I recognize that inside the US it's difficult to get entry to and such things as that. But outdoor of the USA, it's the most important change around crypto. The motive why I carry this up is because of XRP. We simply have over right here, Justin XRP becomes the maximum traded altcoin on Binance this December. And you realize what's crazy approximately that is, this is before the largest actions on XRP, you realize hit the marketplace. Yes, XRP went to $2.90 and XRPs, you already know, hype has been top notch, but it's not the stopping factor. That's not the top for XRP for my part. And I surprise what is going to happen as soon as we blow past that $3 mark and we wreck into a brand new all-time high as well. Because this is while a number of the hype simply begins to return. And it truly is after I do assume that XRP is going to not best come to be one of the maximum traded altcoins around crypto. I additionally do suppose that XRP should thoroughly surprise absolutely everyone and begin to turn big gamers like Ethereum. And this is while the real excitement hits this market for XRP. Now, on pinnacle of this proper, allows surely address some matters due to the fact you realize XRP actually has been traded heavily over the past couple of weeks due to the fact that going again to the start of November, however, also the XP and the XRP ledger market, go to xpmarketplace.com. You can see these kinds of stats. Let's truly move over here to the dark mode due to the fact I don't virtually love it being too brilliant. But if we look at the token marketplace records, we could see that the overall market cap of all tokens listed on the XRP ledger, we're hitting all-time highs here. In October, we had been trading around $300 million in phrases of marketplace cap. We're sitting at approximately kind of 286.2 million at the stop of November. We have not begun to clearly get the December volume right here, but it is quite crazy while you have a look at what number of tokens at the moment are on the XRP ledger. It is over 15,800. That is insane to me. And you could additionally test out some of the extent at the back of, you realize these old coins. I mean, if we look at the monthly right here, right, they bumped off the weekly and the month-to-month. I can handy study the all-time excessive here, but in case you go to the day-by-day down here, that's whilst you may truly begin to see, much like the daily volumes, even around December, and we should see The DEX quantity here, nonetheless, being around like $6 million, which is pretty crazy to think about. General quantity, 9 factor 7 million. I imply this is pretty lots on par with what we've been seeing around December. If we cross lower back to November, even though into just like the starting of December, we were looking at $30+ million. And sooner or later in time, going again to just like the 21st of November, we have been almost at $70 million in phrases of overall extent around the XRP ledger. That's insane. Again, this suggests you how a good deal consciousness is on the XRP ledger proper now. And there is a huge market around quite a few of those tokens. And we realize that a lot of this quantity has been driven by means of a whole lot of meme coins around the XRP ledger market. And I do assume that this is probably going to hold. I imply concentrate. Meme cash have constantly been huge, however, on the XRP ledger. It simply turns into even greater degenerate. If you think about it, due to the decreased fees, the time to settle, it is 10 instances greater efficient than Ethereum. So I do suppose that this is simply going to continue. We'll hold a near out on it. And you can keep a close out on like new tokens and things like that, in case you connect your wallet. But this turned into the token heat map. You can look at it at the everyday, at the weekly, or even on the monthly as nicely. But outside of this, if we pass and examine ROUSD, we additionally have ROUSD quantity you already know, surging, sitting at approximately kind of 2.4 million. It did hit excessive of roughly like 3.4 million. I do assume this to continue as well. Just in phrases of the holders and also the acceptors true with traces, I suggest the adoption around ROUSD on the XRP ledger absolutely has been growing substantially, which you love to see. But on top of this, I did make a post regarding this marketplace, greater so mainly what has been occurring over the past couple of weeks. I did say this latest downward swing in the marketplace was certainly to throw anyone off their game. What this recent move actually did become control the brand new traders, shook out the weak palms, and in the end precipitated overdue consumers to get shaken out as well. Old coins towards their Bitcoin pairs have now hit key deliver zones on the lows, and now we are getting ready for the following wave, the rotation. Once this rotation officially takes place, that will be the spark that lights the antique season flame with a purpose to spread and in the long run emerge as the unengulfing flame. Basically, you understand what we can see is a number of the most important movements on this modern cycle. I wish you're all prepared for the largest old coin run in history. And I should admit that even I will maximum in all likelihood be stunned by how big this run will be, because again, we are able to think with a conservative mindset. We will assume some of the great moves. However, occasionally this marketplace supplies even better movements than we're watching for. So you already know, again, I say that due to the fact you already know XRP might simply shock every person, inclusive of myself. You realize I even have expectancies for XRP. If we pass over them, I'm simply going to be honest with you, men, I might be bowled over, but we're simply retaining a near out on this market. I do suppose that this marketplace is about to wake up in a huge manner. And outside of my thought technique here, right, we move over right here to Credible Crypto. He says, XRP currently trading back at my authentic entry at the XRP long I shared earlier. So securing profits looks like it became the proper pass. With that being stated, the XRP Bitcoin chart below looks absolutely